This is Jeff Lichtenstein. I'm the owner and broker of Echo Fine Properties, and we're here to present 3 open houses for you in the Palm Beaches. So on my left is Suzanne Slate, top left, Suzanne giveaway. Suzanne's going to be out in the Bluffs today. And on my far right is Andrew Levy. Andrew Levy is going to be dancing out at Xanadu, which was, I think, a Olivia Newton-John song or an album, and Olivia Newton-John is in the Inlet Colony. Rob Moore's on our bottom left. Rob's our social media director. And Adam Bendeson, Bow Tie Bendeson giveaway. That's a cool bow tie, so we're going to learn all about that bow tie and what's behind the name Bow Tie Bendeson in just a little bit. So let's start with Andrew Levy. So Andrew, take it away.
Okay, so today I'm going to be taking you through my listing 905 Xanadu Place at Xanadu by the Sea. Xanadu by the Sea is a very quaint, I would say, boutique beach community with approximately 50 homes right on the ocean. You can pretty much walk to the, you can skateboard, walk, bike to the beach in less than a minute. And it's got Harlan Park to the north, which is wonderful if you enjoy the park. And then also we've got Ocean Walk to the south. It is located between Ocean Way and Indiantown Road, and is really just a wonderful community. Now, what I'm going to do today is take you through a virtual walkthrough with our new technology that we've been incorporating. And so we're going to take a literal walkthrough of this home. So hold on one moment while I share my screen. And we are going to have some fun right now. All right. So when you enter the home, okay, you've got the living room to the left, which is really wonderful, really bright. You've got plantation shutters throughout. You're facing east and south. So you're going to get light in this room all day from the morning through to the afternoon. It's really important because exposure means so much. The room is approximately 20 feet by 30 feet. So it's really quite big. And it's got these classic Florida tiles. And also, I love the archways. The archways in this home are really quite something. So on the right side when you walk in is the dining area. So actually, I'm going to take it to this corner. You've got plantation shutters throughout with a bay window. You can have 8 people comfortably in this dining area. It's got the deco, really funky deco light fixture, and it also has that wonderful Florida tile to it. If we go to the, hold on a minute, if we go to the kitchen now, which is another part of this home. The kitchen has a wonderful family room with a wood-burning fireplace. It's got modern terrazzo tile, plantation shutters throughout, and we face west. So this room gets light all from about 11 to noon on, you're getting direct sunlight here. You've got really wonderful, exquisite blue quartz countertops, these wonderful oak cabinets, and you've got these incredible stainless steel accents, including the appliances. But if you look up, the one real extraordinary part of this home is that you've got these incredible stainless steel beams. You've got the exhaust hood that all match the appliances. Now I'm going to take you to the bedrooms. The main hallway has beautiful marble tile. You've got plenty of storage to the right and the left of the hallway. Now, this room faces south and west, so it's flooded with sun and light all day. You've got black and white parquet ceramic tile in this room. Very interesting. It's not for everyone, but it's really quite, quite different. Now you've got your master bath with 2 pedestal sinks. You've got a nice glassed-in shower with dual nozzles. You've got subway tile, which is really nice, the white subway tile. And you've got plenty of closet space. Those 2 closets are extra deep, have built-ins, and are also connected right in the middle. So it's one large closet. Now I'm going to take you through the hall to the second bedroom, which also faces west, has solid oak floors, plantation shutters throughout, has a very large, deep closet with built-ins. It's a really great room. It's approximately 14 feet by 16 feet. I'll take you into the second bathroom, which is wonderful. This bathroom is wonderful because it's got these incredible stone tiles. And it's really quite something. You can see, these really beautiful weathered stone tiles. And it also has this really cool, funky, modern pedestal sink, which is very different. You don't really see those kinds of sinks. A little retro, but, this home really has 2 hearts, the living room and the kitchen. And they're both it's a really fun, easygoing beach home. And that's pretty much it.
That's really beautiful. I love the whole ambiance of it. It seems so cozy and but open and engaging. It's beautiful.
The funny thing is, one day after showing the home, it started to rain, and I felt like queuing up the Netflix, and I felt like spending a few hours on the couch. That's how cozy this home is.
Oh, I love it. It's like so inviting, and the kitchen is magnificent. I love the different stainless steel, and the quartz countertops are just magnificent. Beautiful.
That hood is stunning.
I love the ceiling in the kitchen is one of the coolest ceilings with the beams.
Yeah, it's so different, but so still warm,
And you can walk right to the beach from this house. I remember Andrew, it's not too far away. You could see the sunrises from the front porch. I mean, awesome listing.
It's one of my favorite communities in that area for sure.
Andrew, what's your information if somebody wants to get in touch with you?
I think he's frozen.
Did he freeze on us?
He did. Well, you can get in touch with Andrew at echofineproperties.com, and let me look up his cell. I always just hit a button. It's 561-891-9262. So should we go out to Singer Island or Jupiter? Who would like to go next?
Go ahead, Adam. Break
Whatever
that book
makes
by word.
everybody happy.
All right, Adam, you are on.
Terrific. Andrew's just got to stop sharing, right? Or no?
Yeah,
Yes.
Jeff, see if you can. Let's see if we can get out of Andrew's. He froze on us.
There we go. We're good.
There we go.
Yep, I think he's good there.
Okay.
Yep, I see. I think, is it on
Yep.
Bowtie Bendeson now? Talk, Andrew. Adam.
Is it on me?
There you go.
Yes.
Yep, it is.
Okay.
So, yeah, tell us about your bow tie today. And
My bow tie today actually is white and black. It's white and black today because I'm not sure if it's going to be cloudy or sunny. It keeps changing its mind, so I'll go to the extremes. That's my mood today. And since I'm not with a client, I have to go with my mood. Normally, I go with my feelings for the client and what the colors are that match their personality. But today, I'm out at Singer Island. As you can see, I'm in a building called The Regis at 5280 North Ocean. And I am smack between the Intracoastal on the west side and the ocean on the east side. This unit is in the corner that you can see. It is a 2-2 with a wraparound terrace that is east and south. You get both sunrise and sunset from here. When you walk into the building, you come to the beautiful lobby that was actually just redone. The lobby was redone. The amenities were all redone. The roof was redone. The seawall was redone. Best part about that, it was all done without any assessments. So you take the elevator on up to the unit, you open up your doors, and now you're in your main unit. This is the view from the door itself. And on the right-hand side, you can see the entry to the guest room, the entry to the kitchen, and the entry to the living room. And actually right behind me is the entry to the master. If you flip it around a little, now you can see that entry door and the laundry, the in-unit laundry. It has a beautiful high gloss white, all wood kitchen with sapphire blue Brazilian stone, natural stone countertops. It's a galley kitchen with plenty of room for everybody, but the beautiful thing is out the sides, you can connect to the main living area or to that little entry area. This is the view from the opposite side, from the dining area. This is the unit the entry to the main living area. It's an L-shaped living area that wraps around to a beautiful dining room. And you can see the ocean through one end and the intracoastal through the other end. This is from the view from the wraparound terrace, which I will take you out to shortly. And there is your dining room view. So if you're entertaining and having a dining party, that's the view from your table, straight out to the ocean. Not only can you see it, but you're actually on the third floor, which is really the fifth floor of this building because of the amenity floors. So you're in the ideal location to hear it. They say the best floors to be on are 3 through 5. Well, here you are, 3 through 5 at its best. Now we're into the master. That's a whole wall of closets, all custom designed, very deep closet. That's also an entry out to the terrace. And the window overlooks the ocean. So the window is an east. Here's your master bath. Your master bath mimics the countertops and the theme from inside of the kitchen. The idea of bringing the ocean into your room, into your home. There is a shower over my shoulder, and all of the showers, both in here and in the guest bath, are designed not to require any glass. So it takes away the cleaning aspects. They're all pitched so that way you don't need any glass shells, you don't need any curtains, nothing. No sliders. Go in, do your thing, and enjoy. Now we're in the guest bedroom. This is the guest bedroom, very large guest bedroom. Plenty of room to put, if you wanted, a queen, a king. The window overlooks the Intracoastal and downtown West Palm Beach. So in the evening, you get the sunset coming over, as well as it gets darker, the lights of West Palm Beach. There is an entrance also right out to the terrace. Master bath. This is the guest bath, redone, and behind my shoulder is actually the shower, which mimics the shower in the main bath. Now we're going to go outside. We're going to stand in the corner of the terrace. We are looking towards the entrance of the master and north of the ocean. That's the north view from the terrace. Now you're going to stand at your entry from your master out to the terrace. You're getting the south view straight from your master bedroom of the ocean. We're going to wrap around one more time. That you're looking at the view of the guest bedroom coming out and the Intracoastal also overlooking the pool. So depending upon where you are on this, you get different views. As I said, sunrise, sunset, whatever you want. This unit offers it all. It was one of my requests to the owner that if I really get so stir crazy during quarantine, I'm coming here. Because if you got to be quarantined, you better get these views. Now the amenities, that is the swimming pool, as you can see, surrounded on both sides by water. This is looking from the swimming pool out to the ocean. It has a private entrance out to the beach. It is keyed accordingly, so that way nobody can come in unless you're a resident. That's the other direction from the pool of the Intracoastal. Now we're going to go downstairs, actually on the same floor as the pool. This is your community room. So you've got plenty to do in there, lounging areas, card areas. It even has a kitchen in there with a pizza oven. It has a bar. It's another section of the lounge area. There's that kitchen with the pizza oven, and that glass door behind me goes into what I like to call the cruise ship gym, because every one of those ellipticals, treadmills, all overlook the ocean. So in addition to all of that, they have an indoor racquetball court, one of the few on Singer Island that may offer this. All of the parking for residents is enclosed. There's plenty of guest parking enclosed as well as outside. Shuffleboard. They're actually in the process of redoing the common areas on every floor to match the new decor. And as I said, all of this is being done without any sort of assessment. Living on Singer Island, you get PGA going north and all the wonderful things that are on PGA in that area and all the great restaurants that are coming in off of PGA Boulevard. And if you went south on Singer Island, you get another wonderful food area, shopping area on Singer Island, and then you can take the bridge right over onto Blue Heron if that's what you'd like. The island has tremendous walking along the entire way. You can actually see the walking path, the sidewalk, if you will, overlooking the Intracoastal, and that's it. There's nothing built opposite any of those buildings there. As you go further south, you get some beautiful private homes and private communities on the Intracoastal with little canals throughout. So a couple of parks. So this is very, very friendly. The beach is all yours. You can enjoy it every single day. You literally walk downstairs or take the elevator down and walk out, and you're on your own private little area.
It's
Looks
beautiful.
like some wonderful common area on the ground with the pool,
It's
all the chairs.
beautiful.
Wonderful.
It's absolutely beautiful, and they cater to every one of your needs because they have an on-site management that's there. So any questions, needs, they have shopping carts to bring up your food with. They have a sauna and all that kind of stuff for outside of the pool. They have hot tubs, barbecuing areas, things like that. It's great for everybody to vacation, to live in year-round. If you don't want to live here year-round and you want to use it as a quick getaway, they have hurricane shutters. So you leave everything you want to leave on your patios, on your terraces, shut them down, and walk out the door.
I think one of the nicest things about Singer Island is just, if you go out by the Blue Heron Way, the Phil Foster Bridge, and there's incredible diving that's right over there. And then on the other side, you've got all the access to you're really close to the mall, all the shopping that's over there. And it's, I think, one of the most beautiful drives when you're passing over MacArthur Park and you're looking over all the the inlets and everything. It's just a really pretty, peaceful, setting, either both on the ocean or just driving, on up to your condo.
And there's plenty of people that are standing over there doing some fishing. You're always good to see a kayak or a canoe coming in.
For a high
Really,
rise,
it's
there's so much to
wonderful.
do outside. You don't have to be in your building. I mean, when you're upstairs, show that view again, Adam, from going the north view. It's like a painting that an artist would paint. And the beaches have that really fine white sand. Everybody's outside biking. Like you said, there's, the bars. Sailfish Marina is probably one of everybody's favorites, looking over at Peanut Island. There's so much to do just staying on the island.
It's a world of its own. And the building offers luxury living with security that that it's a gated community, the whole thing.
The amenities really look wonderful. They're fantastic.
Adam, if we want to get in touch with you, how do we do so?
You can give me a call at 561-631-0818. You can email me at adam@echofineproperties.com, or that number again, feel free to text me 24 hours a day, up most nights, and be happy to help you out with anything that you may need down here.
Hey, one second, we're going to have to just put a spotlight on there. There he is, Bowtie Bendeson. All right. Thank
I
you,
wish I
Adam.
had that nickname.
You could even choose the bow tie.
Andrew, there's all sorts of other nicknames. Yellow is the
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's it. And there is all the bow ties. All right, so let's go from Bowtie Bendeson out to Suzanne Slate.
Hi, everybody.
Yes, Andrew?
So, am I on? I'm here?
Suzanne, you're on.
I am on. Okay. Well, I'm on the opposite side of where Adam just was. I'm at the Marina at the Bluffs in Jupiter. It's about 0.8 of a mile from the Intercoastal Waterway, and you were within walking distance of supermarkets, pharmacy, restaurants. There's several communities in the Bluffs, and Marina at the Bluffs is where I'm at. It's 2601 Marina Isles. And the views, of course, are on the Marina. So let me give you a little overview of Marina at the Bluffs. There's 22 buildings in here. Excuse me. And between 1801 and 1901, there is a walkway to the Intercoastal where you have all the amenities to sit by the water. There's barbecue grills. You can bring your chair there, so you have your own beach. There's also 4 pools, 2 tennis courts, a bocce ball court, and there is actually 2 libraries, so you can go, hang out at the library and read some books. Here's another view. Spectacular. The front entrance to the building where I'm at faces east. So you have the sun in the morning, but in the afternoon when you're on your veranda, you get the beautiful sunsets. So I'm going to take you in. This is as you walk in the door, which is right behind me. You have the kitchen right to your left. It's a beautiful kitchen with granite countertops, stainless steel appliances. It also has a breakfast bar where you can sit at. And it's an open floor plan. So the whole floor plan from, let me get there. I'm used to doing my Matterport. Anyway, so to the left is a really cool area. It's got a nice laundry room with a storage area, but they actually have some bunk beds in there, and some people put another bed or an office, or just have it organized to keep all your items, your bikes, your beachwear, whatever. So that could be a 3rd bedroom. This is a 2-2. The guest bedroom is in the front as you come in the door to your right. Those are 2 twin beds. So it can comfortably fit a king size bed. It has a nice closet that fits a lot of your clothes. This is the guest and the bathroom used for the guest room. It's a full bath, and it's within a hallway, so you can easily close it off and make it a nice private area. This is the living area. The living area is 13 by 15 and has a beautiful veranda looking out over at the Marina. There's another view. It's quite large. The dining area, as you walk in, you see it's from the breakfast bar. That's 13 by 8. So the whole room is one big room that they've separated. So it's 13 by 23. And you can make 2 or 3 seating areas and a small dining area, whatever you prefer. There's another view. It's got the coastal feel. It's being sold unfurnished, but the furniture can go in it if it's something you like to create a turnkey. This is one of the views from the master bedroom. As you can see, you have some beautiful boats out there, and in the evening you have the sunsets. This is the veranda off the living area. You're in the Marina at the Bluffs, has their own private marina. It's privately owned, so you can have your boat there, but you buy that separately if you'd like, or rent it. It's considered hurricane safe harbor classification rating, so you're very safe in this harbor. And it's only 3.5 miles by boat to the inlet. There's a couple more views of the veranda. This is the master bedroom. It has its own veranda off of it, which is private from the living. You have a nice walk-in closet. You have a ensuite bathroom with a brand new cabinet and granite countertops and lighting. You also have an area to shower that is separate from the vanity area. Here's another view from the living area and the master. And this, where the arrow you will see, that is where this particular unit is. It's on the second floor. It's by the staircase, so you do not have any neighbors on one side of you. You can either take the elevator up to the unit, or you can walk if you prefer. So you don't have to necessarily wait for an elevator. It also has no restrictions on renting, so if you want to use it as an investment, you can rent it within the first year. Not all building has that. And you can also have a pet that's under 20 pounds. So that is Marina at the Bluffs, and it's offered at $445. They're also considering renting it, an annual rental for $2,500 per month.
And there's some good. You can take a look at the video there. There's some statistics on it. There's Suzanne Slate's information. She's pointing, right to it. And then just a couple. I think there's a couple scenes that we can see from the video too. That'll give you a good feel. Where the ocean and where it's all located.
Suzanne, what's wonderful about I've sold quite a few of these Marina condos, and the even numbered condos are great because the laundry and the extra living space is closer to the kitchen, where in the odd number units it's closer to the living area. So that's one benefit of having an even numbered condo at the Marina at the Bluffs.
Yeah, that's a great point, and it's definitely a really nice feature. A lot of condos in our area do not even have a laundry within the facility that's on the floor, and then you have to go out there. So having a nice big laundry area with a countertop, it has the closet in there, and then you can do whatever you want with that room. So it is an added bonus room.
Yeah, and being able to convert that to either an office, storage, bunk beds, Murphy beds, you can actually fit a full-size mattress comfortably in that room.
Yeah, I've seen a queen-size bed in there, so, there's a lot you can do in it.
It's wonderful, and the views are incredible.
Yeah, and it's a safe area, so you can just turn the key and off you go.
The view from the kitchen as you're doing dishes is right out to the marina. It's beautiful.
All the homes that we've seen today are right, they're all, Adam is being really literally right on the beach, but everything is right by the beach. In these, you're within just a minute or two away from the beach. That's the beauty of everything we saw today. There was a nice seaside and oceanside type of theme going on.
That's why we're here, to be outside, right? To be by the beach and enjoy.
That's the lifestyle.
That's right.
That's right.
New York.
Our market, by the way, has turned into complete seller's market in the last couple of weeks. It's really incredible to see what's happened. But we've had so much movement from the Midwest to the Northeast, and people moving within here. It's very interesting to see, for just all the reasons, just tax, 0%, income tax over here, the lifestyle, that we have, the low cost of living that's in South Florida, low density. So much fresh air, and people are finding they can see. Somebody's already calling Andrew as we speak. But there's so many reasons to move here. But it's interesting to see the market move like it's doing. Suzanne, you just had a couple large deals go through in the $2.5 and $1.5 million range. And Adam and Andrew, I know you're both busy, but company wide, we're just seeing property. It's interesting how much activity there is going on right now.
Yeah, I would say
that. Go ahead.
No, I would say, sorry about that. I would say that I'm getting a tremendous amount of calls and people from the Northeast because that was pretty hard hit. And these people are looking for a bit of an escape just in case. Some of them are looking for larger homes, but some are just looking for, condos or small townhomes just to have an escape route, just in case this comes back in the fall.
Well, I think even if it doesn't, though, we're not there yet. So there's going to be a lot of security in the fall, especially as it gets cold, to your point. But people are finding they can work more out of the house right now.
Yeah.
So that's a big deal, and it's letting people leave a New York City, and we're just much more open and much more relaxed, and it's an easier type of living. You don't go downstairs and you're surrounded by people or have to get onto a subway or any of that style of living.
I am working with a young family who is from the north. They live in Massachusetts. And since they have been put on working from home, their company has actually decided to continue to their companies to let them work from home. And they are now moving out of Massachusetts to come down here to the Jupiter area because they figure that the lifestyle down here, the financial benefits down here, the housing, they want out of where they are.
And there's a pent up, we get a lot of buyer inquiries through different lead generation sources that we do. And we are really backed up with people who are waiting to get onto airplanes who have not made the move yet. But there's a lineup at this point of pent up demand that's coming down here. And we're seeing homes move very quickly where you'll get a call and you'd go check on it and it's under contract. So that right now we're in, summer is the new season for this particular year. Now, I was joking that, there's that Seinfeld scene where up is down, left is right, everything's opposite. And we're not, usually at this time of the year, we're running into families who are making their purchase or people strictly on a relocation, on a family type of thing or for job purposes. But we're seeing everything all happen at once. It's like it's, mid-February right now.
What last summer especially was, I think that summers over the last 2 or 3 summers have become much busier. And last summer, I had one of the best summers, volume-wise, that I have in quite some time. So I think now the buying season and the selling season is going to be a full year. I don't think there's going to necessarily be a defined January through, March, April 30th season. I think it's going to be a full year season now.
Well, I think you'll always have some, though, because if you think about it, a seasonal renter doesn't get here till January 1. They typically leave March 31. So they want to do before they go. And if you're a snowbird, you want to get your purchasing done before April, May, before you go home. But to your point, when we've been down here for 20 years now, and it was a little small town at that point. There was a Starbucks at the Palm Beach Gardens Mall on the north end of town, and there was a Mexican restaurant in Tequesta. And, the population is so much, it's more than doubled in size, and between the malls and the Kravis Center, there's so much sophistication in the area. And everybody up north or in the Midwest at this point has a friend or a relative here. So all the infrastructure, is built in. And now there's this rush to get out of cities. People want to get out of Chicago or New York and, avoid the, 8 to 13%, tax situation. And a lot of people like leaks in the Midwest who would go to California or Palm Springs, that's not such an option. We joined the other day the Palm Beach Hedge Fund Association. And there's a lot of hedge funds that are moving down here right now because they totally work from home, and that whole hub from New York, some of that's moving this way into our region, and why not? You're wearing shorts and a t-shirt during the summertime and playing golf and boating and fishing or doing whatever.
Except when you're wearing a bow tie.
Except when you're wearing a bow tie.
But Jeff, also we've been highlighting all the local businesses, which has been wonderful thing, even for me, but for my friends and clients to see how many amazing restaurants and businesses that we have here. I don't think they think of us down here as being this kind of community. It's like, oh, go to Florida and go to the beach. Well, we have restaurants, we have boutiques, we have so many things that are in the cities. So you could have that same lifestyle, but you don't have to live in the city anymore.
That's correct. There were so many good restaurants. It used to be more just totally fish oriented, but we have a lot of different ethnic, restaurants that have moved in, as the population, has demanded it. But it's really sprung up really heavily over the last few years, and that's not going to disappear at this point. There's just too much infrastructure here and too much movement. So we're just in a very unique, spot in the United States right now. It's kind of it's kind of nice and kind of interesting and exciting to be here.
It is, and I commuted into New York City. That was not fun to have to do that, and to commute. Some people say, "Oh, it takes me 20 minutes to get here." that's nothing, and we don't really have crowded streets for all the the facilities that we have. So it's wonderful. Even our airport, you drive to our airport, it takes 10 minutes. You drive right up to it, you get out, and you're on your flight. There's no traffic or anything.
Everybody in this panel here has experienced it. I'm from Chicago originally, traveled 30 some odd weeks a year. Was at O'Hare Airport, and that was pre the 9/11. And it's nice not to do that anymore. Or it's in New York City. I worked for a number of years at off of Fifth Avenue, and it's you just walk out and everything's a rat race, and that doesn't we don't have that at all here. You realize how everything slows down the minute you get here.
And
I'm from New York, and for the same when we came down here. I'm from New York. When we came down here about 5-6 years ago, we had immediately felt the relief of not being in the rat race, as you call it, and we've transitioned our lives so easily since we moved down here that and if we have to go back up to New York, it's only 2.5 hour flight, and as Suzanne said, the airport is so close and so easy to get in and out of that traveling up to New York in the Northeast is a breeze, and it is not stressful at all. So it's quite.
I went to New York in August or September. We had a Zillow conference. It was a panel that we were on, and I hadn't been in a work type of a mode, but just walking. It was in the University of New York area, downtown. And just how fast things move, and how where you're just there's just in terms of the amount of people, and everybody's got their head down and they're rushing to get where they are, and going off of LaGuardia and going through that whole crazy process. It's a very different lifestyle. If you can make the move. A lot of people thought they couldn't do it, and now they can.
As the newbie to Florida, by comparison to all of you, I can tell you it was one of the best moves that we've made. And we came from Long Island, which has a very small airport similar to us. It's the nicest thing in the world. The only thing is that even on the worst days in Florida, you look outside and there are palm trees. There are beaches right down the street. It's just Florida living just offers so much by comparison to the hustle and bustle of living in the city. I mean, I worked in the city for 30 years almost.
And everything's green. Everything is green. The leaves don't fall off. Everything stays so lush and beautiful.
You do have to get used to palm trees being lit for the holidays now.
Exactly.
No Christmas type trees.
All right. So on that note, Rob, what do we have coming up at 1 o'clock?
So speaking of the beautiful scenery and weather that we have in our area, it fits timely. We have Cruisin' Tiki's is going to be on at 1 o'clock. They interesting little business there. It's a circular tiki bar on the water, and you can have drinks. Bring your own drinks. They make your own drinks. They take you around the Peanut Island area, hop in the water, enjoy the surroundings, and have a few cocktails, or 6 or 8 or however many you'd like with your friends and family. And then at 2 o'clock we have a promotions company, IJF Promotions, and I believe at 3 o'clock I have Griffin Global Systems, a local staffing agency, talking about how they've overcome the COVID-19 crisis and how their business is right now. But yeah, 1 o'clock's the fun one. That's I don't know. Have you guys ever been on the Cruisin' Tiki's before? Have you done it?
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
It's absolutely a great experience. It's literally just a floating tiki bar.
Yeah.
Listen, you're out on the ocean. You get to drive around, or you don't have to drive around. No. You get to sit at the tiki bar and have your night while you're moving around.
Captain Looney takes you on a tour.
And it sounds genius.
It is. And they have this, I'll never forget when we did the video with them, they have this paddle. It's a long wooden paddle, and it fits shot glasses in it. And it goes down in a row, so you line up with your friends. I guess you're social distanced, but you take it and you flip it, and everybody takes the shot of whatever they want in there. If that's some soda or a mixed drink. Or,
Healthy drinking.
it's day drinking at its finest, I guess.
Day
we could
drinking.
call that.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I guess so.
That's right.
I'm Florida.
Yeah.
Come on down.
All right. So for myself, Suzanne Slate, Rob Moore, Bowtie Bendeson, and Andrew Levy. So long, everybody.
So long.
Bye.
Have a good day.